not many of those style heroes left, really. And sure, it's the Void Spirit that we've mentioned too many times.
Like these supports that feel like if they can do damage, but they're also a bit squishy on that end, they might have to back out for a bit. But TA2000 looks like he could drop 4 stick charges, has to burn them through. One more hit, Soxa, he's gonna get it. Of course he will bash him to death.
To see,
they could kill Soxa maybe. He's going to drop very low. He's still being burned by a grenade, and the Fire Spirit might just be enough. Yes, it is.
Oh, they got him.
And the turnaround from 33
got a Fire Spirit on Kaori.
Oh, Kaori's got it! Double kill for Quest, and that's going to be calculated to the bitter end.
And then
meanwhile,
bot lane.
Suddenly, we've got 3 kills for Quest on the board.
We wanted aggression, and here we go. Quest Esports off to a great start here, as unfortunately
around from behind. But can they really kill this Visage? It's going to be an attempt. TA2000, no refraction charges right now. Body blocks coming out from Kaori. TP's coming in. It's going to be the Willow too. Charge onto 2 by Soxa. And TA2000 is going to be the target. Willow going to be following all the way through the Shadow Realm damage and the Assumption. It's both going to get blocked by the refraction. And he's just going to meld himself up. So TA2000 is going to be fine. And Kaori gets 33. He will drop as a consequence from it, but he's happy with the trade.
He'll give his life over 33 any day of the week. That'll
Storm. And there's Noob. It's like, oh, hello. What you doing here? Might as well just gave my life away for this one.
A little bit. But it is Amar after all. We'll probably just see the same things as usual.
Yeah. They're going to dive the Phoenix. He's got no Icarus dive. Phoenix flying too close to the sun. And it's weird to say, with all these years of Willow being in the game, that he's not normally your tower pusher, but he can technically be that in this game. Snaking, trying to get a kill on Kaori. Noob's going to be here. A TP coming in from Omar with a Mirana. Saving the arrow for now.
So a lot of stuff's going to happen really quickly here, most likely.
Yeah, TP rotations towards the top lane too. Mirana actually cancels his out. And they're going to take the fight in top. Soxa's already getting burnt up, but it's not enough damage. There goes the sun. Place down Noob. Does he get enough protection from it? They're just going to break through it. And looks like the Void Spirit's going to be dropping too. Soul Assumption to connect. 33 for the double kill. And now chasing Skitter in the bottom half. Already used up the Enrage. Earth Shock. Not going to bring him far enough.
So just go mess with the other lanes, you know?
Yep.
And 33 with the micro. They need to hit this Blink Dagger timing.
They're going for the Mars.
Oh, he's charged, yeah.
Is going to get connected. And here comes 33. Coming from one direction.
See you later.
And you've got all your directions surrounded by Tundra heroes, so they'll get Amar out of the way. The Shard.
Oh, he's running. Roche's going to the Dire Sider now. Can they kill him?
He's trying to get out.
Here we go!
HP. Nope.
Imagine if it made it through the gate and you just pick it up on, like, TA2000.
And just have so much more freedom. Quest has denied Tundra that opportunity this game, but how long can they hold on to it? An Amar kill could be pretty huge here. But he doesn't even get the chance to pop his BKB. Nobody there for the rescue. Taori as your +5 supports, building a sheepstick, and also already making really good progress to this. This guy's got 6,000 net worth already, but they're fighting in the river, and Soxa's going to be dropping first to Noob, and 9 also in trouble. Skitter is dealing out a lot of damage, though. Oh, a deny on an Oracle seems a bit fishy. They won't be able to catch 9 in the top lane, though, but there's a trap right on top, and they will scout him out. Do they have the lockdown required? They've got the silence from the trap. Oh, yes, they do. What are we even painting?
They did there was just kind of counterplayed by the Yules. The Nullifier would have taken off the Bulldoze, and they wouldn't have been able to burst him, but maybe that was something that just surprised them. Amar didn't know that Amar had the Nullifier available and thought he was doing his team a favor, but in reality just saved Soxa there.
Okay, Ori able to get the Icarus dive and hex up Soxa, but Soxa's got the connection, and this Phoenix ain't going anywhere. He's going to have to sacrifice. Oh, Soxa, but the 17% not needed. They do have the Willow showing up in time for the root. Look at him now. Maybe they can catch Soxa off guard. He's right outside of vision, but, you know, he sees a bit longer than everybody else. That level 10 talent will allow them to jump in first, and Kaori will drop. First, they're going to get hit by the arrow, speared up, but standing in the rain.
Don't get your... So you can get your charge off and not get Yuled is if they don't see it coming.
DD Ursa teleporting towards bottom. There's a Mirana just popping out the Moonlight Shadow, but they will cancel out the TP from Skitter. 15 seconds left on the Aegis. Quest almost timing it perfectly. I mean, they will force out the regeneration from Ursa. Nevertheless, 33 splitting out to the top half, but Amar's going in. Where's the rest of the team? They're going to need some backup, at least for the Oracle kill. He might be able to do it alone, but the disarm is there. And finally finishing him off. And now also Saksa in peril. The Spirit Breaker surrounded by the Questers. Goes top. Meanwhile, Tundra's taken the portal to bottom.
No, they're gonna wait.
Or is this just a big brain play where they're probably sitting by the portal again? Just like last time. And now Roche is coming, and that's going to poke the Willow. 9, wake up. Portal's activated. Skitter's like, oh, I want to fight. Oh, it's just Roshan. And here comes the rest. They don't have the Bramble Maze this time. This is perfect timing for Quest. If they could just get Amar in first. Tundra going to be aware for this one. Amar going in, and they've got the fight breaking loose. Now he's going to be dropping very low in HP, and so is Roshan at 1,500 HP. Who's going to be claiming the Aegis for themselves? Is it Quest or Tundra? The kill goes for Quest.
Amar got
it. Will be able to take it. Tundra losing 2. And the cheese this time not left on the ground. It is also recovered. And Tundra, they bite the dust as Quest, they get everything. Aksa is in the front. Birds following up as well. Ursa has that second cheese. Hasn't been used. That is all the way from the second Roshan. Forcing Quest out of the high ground, but that is a tier 3 tower that will drop.
Tier 3 tower down. Net worth is now 10k for Quest as the Spirit just barely misses there. Oh. Potentially
Mars is in the front. He can tank this for days. At least it feels like it. But here we go. Arena pop down as well. BKB on 9. Will be able to get out from that arena. They won't be able to save Saksa for the time being. He's going to have to stick around for a bit longer. Skitter, no more cheese. They will lose Saksa on the low ground. And now maybe they have a chance to fight back. But still, the Aegis up on Amar.
Yeah, they hold their barracks for now. They don't get traded any kills in that regard, so they're still losing in net worth.
33 in the position to pop these smokes too. He is. BKB is also available. He will have to use it. Taunt it up too. Skitter jumping in between, but Amar going into the backline right away. Skitter going to be focusing his attention towards the Mars, but the arrow flies in, soaked up by the BKB from Ursa. Doesn't worry about it at all, but he's going to start to take the attention from TA2000. Charge coming in from Saksa as well. Snake coming over the buyback. They're going to take down Amar. The Mars is going to be falling. Noob of the backlines as well on the fight. Now getting the control of the Abyssal Blade onto the TA2000. Going to be controlled and taken down. Tundra going to find more. Can they bash that? Yes, they can. The charge onto Kaori. And Kaori to drop with the Phoenix, and that is 3 losses for Quest.
Or maybe not. Well, look at all these traps here.
Plenty of good vision.
You don't want to come to this party.
Right next to the Lotus. So T2000 can just sit here for the time being. 33, he's already come through the portal. Will find an E-ward for himself, but they jump to Ursa at the same time. Skitter needs some help. He needs some help. He's going to get Yul's up into the air with that enrage. And TA2000 just fighting them back, and Skitter down. Or is he? Snaking's already dead. 9 is going to be follow-up as well. Quest, they're getting the success. They're smelling victory as they get 3. And Tundra left empty-handed from this fight. And also the Spirit Breaker going to get caught. 33 is the only one to make it out of this fight. I mean, he's picking up the shard. We'll have the Gravekeeper's cloak for the extra control and survivability. But is he going to survive long enough for that? Oracle's going to have to pop his ult for him. He's going to start regenerating up. Amar fighting in the back line. Gonna get some heals from his team, and he pops the refresher. Second arena placed down. Still stuck inside of Skitter. Snaking Saksa. Still trying to fight against it. 33 coming up with the buyback as well. Mar's gonna be dropping very low on HP. Skitter trying to burst through. Amar, he's so close to getting it. He does. He gets the bash through. And Quest forced back to the low ground. But that's another buyback. Tundra, they're gonna need more than just 1 kill. They need a hell of a lot more from this one. Of Quest, do Tundra know that there's still...
Can they get Kaori if he's split up from the team here?
Potentially, he's coming up, and TA2000's not going to be there for the time being, but he will trap teleport if required. And here goes Amar. He finds 9. 9's going to get pinned to the wall, and this Willow dying right now. 5 HP, still surviving, but finally falls. And the Morana's going to be dropping 2, 1 for 1. 1 for 2 even in this case, because the buyback comes out from Snaking. Amar hunting for 33, misses a spear from point blank range even. Goes for the Gravekeeper's cloak. Meanwhile, Noob jumping onto Saksa and Tundra. They can't corral themselves a real team fight right now. 33 going for the teleport away with the silence as the Grave. No, sir. Oh. He does have birds available if he does decide to buy back, but Tundra...
Walking there and isolated him. Perhaps that could have been a different fight, but instead I think you're just going to have to double buyback on 2 cores here. but they're waiting for the right opportunity to do so.
Yeah. At least the results for game 2 looking like TA2000 bigger than AOE 2000, but can Tundra still hold on to a sliver of hope? Ursa gonna get saved up by the Oracle, but he cannot exit the arena and force the fight back. He's going to take so much damage from this, though. I don't think he will survive. Soxa charging onto the back line. Skitter going to be dropping. He's coming in with a buyback as well. Egg going to be popped down. Can they get to it? They're protecting it really well. Soxa dies. He's pretty much all by himself in the back line. And Tundra, once again, 4 buybacks have been spent. Can they keep Quest at bay? Like quite the Hail Mary, but very close to it. Like, we gotta get some victories here. We might be losing the fights, but we can't lose the war. But will they be able to corral themselves back together? Snaking, that's 1 dieback. 5 versus 4. What about the rest? 9's going to be controlled. The Mars there with the arena. There goes your Willow. Dying on the walls of that Colosseum. Put her head on a spike.
Some of your more important heroes to be alive here. You're down 40k gold. It's 3 versus 5 against buybacks as well. Good luck, Tundra. But this might just be...
They're going to need a lot of it, too, because that's going to be a 3rd hero gone, and pretty much looks like game at this point. Quest. I mean, in the lead or not in the lead throughout this entire game, they're looking to take that big W, trying to break through. The Egg's going to be a start for the fight, and that's going to be Kaori jumping first, but Skitter, he spent pretty much everything for this, and he's down 2, and that's going to be game. Quest is going to be tying this series up. Despite the glyph being forced, the Mar, of course, he wants to dive the fountain. Any spicy items to be dropped on the ground after Soxa falls? Don't think we're going to be seeing that. This is a statement victory for Quest.
Mar's a new man. He's turned over a new leaf here. No more item dropping. Humble Amara wins this game.
Maybach